Greetings, YouTube. I want to paint a picture for you to start out this video. We all know that recruiting in any alliance is one of the most difficult things to do. Even if you're at the top alliance where you have more people on your waiting list than the DMV, it can still be a little stressful to figure out when to bring people in, when to kick people out, etc., etc. But I would say most people don't have the luxury of being such a high demand alliance that they've got people beating down their doors, figuratively speaking, to get into the alliance. So, one of the biggest questions I get, pretty much the top two questions I get on the Line app. One, which champs should I rank up? Just obviously the number one. But the number two is, how do I recruit good members? And normally, because I don't have access to all these Line recruiting chats that are apparently out there, I talk about the fact that the global chat is what most people have told me they use to recruit members. Talk about if we were recruiting right now for my current Gold 1 Alliance, we would say, hey, Gold 1 Alliance, looking for active people. Here are the donations, blah, blah, blah. If you're interested, contact me. But that has, of course, a huge risk involved. So let's paint you a picture to start this video off. Let's say you are a leader of an alliance and you are recruiting new members for your alliance. And let's just say, for the sake of argument, you're in one of those silver tiers. And you recruit somebody and their roster looks great. You're thinking, man, this is going to be somebody who's a boss killer, an alliance war slayer. We got a great guy. And then, about 2 days into their commitment to your alliance, you do a little bit more research and red flags start popping up. And you realize that this person that seems so great that you contacted and met only via the global chat is actually a hacker and somebody that is going to destroy your alliance. What are you supposed to do if you are that alliance member? Because you really have two options, right? No matter what, you want to kick this person out of your alliance. So let's just assume you kick them. But here are your two options. Either you say nothing, and chances are you found out they're a hacker because maybe they didn't lose a single bit of life in Alliance War, and they went through every single node and every single mini-boss, and maybe they took down your main boss, and they did it with maybe rank 5 4-star champs, and yet they took down that Medusa, that 5-star 565 Medusa boss, and never took any hit. Whatever. Maybe they're scamming units. I don't know. But you kick them, and you have two options. You say nothing, and you hope that the people at Kabam don't figure out on their own that you accidentally recruited a shady individual that broke the terms of service in order for you to, who knows, maybe you still lost. Or you do what is perceived to be the right thing. And you get ahead of this issue by contacting Kabam directly while they have not noticed anything about your alliance. And saying, hey, look, we just recruited this person. Turns out that they're a hacker or they're, whatever. We kick them. They are not part of our alliance anymore. We wanted you to be well aware of the issue. Well, I had somebody, and to protect their alliance and their name, I'm not going to put them out there. But I had somebody contact me via the Line app that what I just described, they did. They recruited somebody, didn't know them, instantly found out that they were a hacker, then booted them, reported the problem to Kabam, and Kabam turned right around and said, hey, thank you so much for letting us know what the problem was. Because they violated the terms of service, we are going to dock you points as an alliance in your Alliance War rating because that is against the rules. Of course, this alliance is livid because they feel, and I think they have a major argument, they feel that they did the right thing. They self-reported a problem that could have happened to anybody, right? You recruit somebody off, say, the global chat, and they turn out to be a bad character. And they got penalized because they ratted him out or her out to Kabam. And now they're saying to themselves, because Kabam's like, hey, it's not our problem. Now they're saying to themselves, you just can't report him, right? If you're going to punish us for self-reporting somebody that happened to be someone that violated the terms of service, then you're basically incentivizing anybody who goes up against this problem to make an example out of this by not saying anything and just leaving it to Kabam and all their open jobs currently to have somebody find a red flag and be the one to say, hey, you guys, you did something wrong in your alliance, you're going to be docked points. It really makes me sad for this alliance, though, because assuming they're telling the truth, and again, I always say the disclaimer, I trust people until they give me a reason not to trust people, and maybe that's just me being too optimistic or naive or whatever. But when somebody gives me a story like that, I tend to believe them. And it really makes me sad as I look in this current screen and see that one of my alliance members got a 5-star Hulkbuster from a 5-star Hero Crystal. That's a great way to bust your balls starting your day, that's for sure. But, regardless, it makes me really sad that we're in a position where we're actually discouraged from doing the right thing than encouraged. And maybe this video is just going to be the one out there that says, hey, did you see that Prof Huff video he talked about where that alliance accidentally recruited a hacker and then reported him and then got docked? I guess we just can't report the hacker that was accidentally in our alliance. And if you're in that camp, I can't say that you're wrong. Because if Kabam is going to punish people for doing what is perceived to be and what I think is the right thing, for reporting the person that turned out to be shady, then no one should ever report a problem within their own alliance, because all they're going to do is punish the alliance, which the guy or gal is not even in anymore, and then go about their merry way. So what do you think about this issue? Have you seen something similarly in your alliance? Has this happened to you? Has this happened to a friend? What did you do? Did Kabam do something to you that in retaliation made you wish you hadn't reported it? Did they congratulate you and say thank you for reporting it? We're not only not going to dock you, but we'll make sure this person is flagged? I don't know. Tell me the stories that you've got, because I'm always interested. And I do like putting out different content on my channel. Every once in a while, something like this pops up, and I'm just thankful to kind of have a little bit of a heart-to-heart session about real issues that are affecting quite a few alliances in the game. So thanks for watching, YouTube, and I certainly hope this does not happen to you, and thanks to the people who messaged me online after this happened to them. I hope that you are seeing some resolution in this that doesn't just continue to involve infractions for being honest and reporting issues up front.